what did we call this? Wait, no, that was Witches Walking Tarot. We go for a walk in the future. So you're in the
Witches watching tarot.
Witches watching tarot. Yeah,
Ghost.
We're gonna watch Ghost.
I love that.
And you're gonna watch us watch Ghost.
And we're gonna talk about it while we watch it.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I love this movie so much. Patrick Swayze was so nice.
Dirty Dancing was my favorite Patrick Swayze
Dude,
movie.
Patrick Swayze with fucking what's his name, Chris Farley on Saturday Night Live.
Oh my gosh, the
Dance.
dancing.
Because I'm pretty sure Patrick Swayze was a dancer, right? Before
Yeah.
he became an actor. Oh my God, have you seen Roadhouse?
Not my favorite Patrick Swayze movie.
Really? I watched it for the first time last year, and because it was on like written by a woman, like, I can totally tell. It was written by, and it's supposed to take place in like a couple like just like 30-45 minutes from here.
Oh, Roadhouse?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't. Is it on Hulu? I thought it was on Hulu or HBO.
Ghost?
Yeah.
I already looked. Now HBO I don't have out here, I don't think. The HBO isn't hooked up out here, is it? Yeah. Yeah, we only have HBO in our bedroom because my buddy gives us her HBO access, and for some reason
You
it doesn't
can't
work out
remember the
here.
password. Oh, it does.
It wouldn't load out here or something. Right. Ghost. Like, I like the movie Ghost, but my thing is, as a kid, I had a crush on the bad guy. And he was such a piece of shit.
I didn't see it until you said it. Now I'm like, dang. I'm gonna listen to his voice because he's Tarzan. I didn't know he was Tarzan. And like Tarzan, kind of hot. Like,
Well, he's in this one episode of like Tales from the Crypt.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, but like, he is a good jackass. He really is. He's a great bad guy. Don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know. I don't dislike this movie at all. It's just not. As far as Patrick Swayze films go, though, like Dirty Dancing, I've seen way more than this. I've still seen Ghost a whole lot. Like, don't get me wrong. I know most all of this movie, but
it's not even a happy ending. How can it? I mean, who is a happy ending? Who goes to heaven? Fuck that! Like,
that is a happy ending. I low key never been a Demi Moore fan.
I really liked her in G.I. Jane. I love G.I. Jane, but also like I got a thing for like. I didn't like that, you know? Yeah, they just out there fucking like. So maybe that's my problem. But like,
I think that a very, very young Demi Moore I think like, okay, so St. Elmo's Fire, I'm pretty sure she's in, and I'm pretty sure that is like low key where I'm like, I don't care about Demi Moore.
Well, look.
Well, thanks a lot, Amber, because now I'm trying to check out the wrong guy. Like, I'm trying to like get a little look and be like, does he have some? I don't know.
Yes, he does.
It's kind of
like,
dark.
He
We'll
is
see.
superior to Patrick Swayze, whether anybody likes it or not.
You really think so?
In
I'll have
the
to
appearance category.
I'll have to get a closer look at it. It was really dark.
He's
and,
also
like,
actually a really good actor. Like, he is.
yeah.
He's
I mean, I
legit
didn't
a
know,
good actor.
dude. Like, just close your eyes and hear Tarzan's voice. I don't know. Really.
I just mean like Patrick Swayze.
Like,
Yes, we are still here. 1,000 a month for anything ever.
so previously, when Amber and I talked about Ghost, we talked about the cinematography, and I think that this and the scene, the one that I talked about, these are just it's beautiful.
This may be the
gorgeous.
most sexual scene I've ever seen up at this point in my life when I first saw it.
You're
Because like, as an adult, I'm just watching it, and I wish I had just bought it instead of renting it so I could rewind. Because like, that is so like very
Phallic.
the way both
Yeah.
of their hands and
I never saw it until
doing
you mentioned
it
it like that. I never saw it like that until you mentioned it like that. I just saw it as romance.
I never saw.
Oh,
it
that's
like that.
boiling over. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
you
you're
want me to
good.
pause this?
No, you're good. I've seen it.
And just the way her hands like glide up and down his back, it's romantic as shit, dude. Even though I'm not a big fan of Demi Moore myself, but like. So I have a question for you, like to kind of clarify what it is. So let's say a house is haunted, okay, by a ghost. Ghost is like, I'm gonna go on the walk. Do you think that ghost can walk up and down the street and come back like a normal person? Or do you think that that's so? I think a ghost can walk up and down the street like a normal person. I think they are on this plane as a whole. Not all of them, but some of them are on this plane as a whole and can come and go as they please in certain areas. So a ghost wants to walk up and down the street and then come back home. I absolutely think that's possible. I don't think ghosts who haunt houses are always in the house. I think they can come and go. Do I think they know they can? Some of them do, some of them don't. Do I think all of them can? No. I think some of them are stuck in certain places.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But not all of them. I think
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think it's the knowing.
Well,
I think it's part of the knowing. Like the look on my face is I'm trying to determine, because of what I just said, I'm trying to determine, like, do I think that all hauntings where they're like stuck in the house, do I think all of them don't know they're dead?
no, I don't think so.
Well, that's my look, because when I, like, the way I phrased what I said, that would lead one to believe that I think that, and I don't think that. So I'm trying to make sense of my beliefs, like, in that regard, because
Do you, or not to ask another question, I guess I should say, like, for example, mediums or people who are sensitive can easily call upon a spirit while having a conversation with a loved one, okay? They're calling that spirit to them to have that conversation. So surely they're leaving where they were to come in here too, right? They're moving from one place to another. Or do you think the medium's reaching out and going to this?
again, that's where the knowing comes in. I really think that the knowing on the spirit end has a lot to do with it. Like, even just the knowledge of their situation, that they are no longer living. I think that has a lot to do with it, because do I think that they could just go in Beckons? Probably.
And
Do I
be
think
confused
that
as fuck, like, how the fuck am I here?
Right.
Right.
And do I think that the medium could, like, literally grab someone and pull them and leave them like, how did I get here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think a powerful medium could. But I think, like, how well they travel, how well they understand what's going on, all of that has to do with how much they understand of their own situation.
So that leads me into the question, witches, ghosts. Do you think that we, or witches, spirits, are a lot more in tune, so they have a lot more knowledge, which makes them more...
They have, yes, but, like, the process of death itself, it depends on how you handle that. You know what I mean? Like, you can know everything on this side of it, you know, but if you never come to terms with the fact that you've died, how can your spirit use any of that to its advantage? Does that make sense? Like, I'm not sure if I'm phrasing it right.
Well, and I think that's the point that's one of the points in the craft, in learning and growing and studying, is so that you can use it.
You have to. Witches who have gotten beyond the ego deaths, because there are many deaths. If you've been able to accept all of those ego deaths, and you no longer have to experience the death of the ego at the same time as the death of your body, I think you have a lot better chance of having, like, that, you know, that end goal you're talking about. Because I don't think a lot of people get into the craft with that much thought process. I think most people get into no judgment. I think most people get into the craft from the mindset that they want to control the things that they have here and now.
I get
And
that.
if you look
I get
at
that.
TikTok and everywhere else that witches seem to communicate in mass, seem to be
And that
most
sucks.
people's mentality. It
That
does
suck because I do think part
Western
of
as well.
okay, I don't know if it's done yet or not, but and that does suck because I feel like part of the craft and studying and doing all this is